Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third and final digital roundtable of this year's ASSOMAC Talks event. ASSOMAC Talks is an event to showcase international research centers, companies, universities, influencers from the industry of fashion, which present their contribution to innovation and technological transfer. We're being broadcasted in the wonderful location of Roffiera Exhibition Center here in Milan, for this special occasion of CIMAC Tanning Tech 2021, which is the international exhibition of machines and technologies for footwear, leather goods, and tanning industry. I am honored to have been invited by ASSOMAC, the National Association of Manufacturers of Footwear, Leather Goods, and Tanning Technologies, to present this digital roundtable, ITA Service Technology Center Ecosystem. My name is Alice Vago, and I am the project manager for PISIE, which is the International Polytechnic for Industrial and Economic Development. We are an NGO specialized in technical assistance, training, and cooperation. We are active in the sectors of the leather industry and its derivatives, such as footwear, tannery, leather manufacturers, and clothing, but also the textile industry, machines, and technologies. PISIE exists thanks to its precious technical partners, ASSOMAC and ACIMIT, which is the National Association of Textile Machinery Manufacturers. Today's discussion will revolve around a very important question. Is it possible to activate forms of promotion and networking in favor of Italian companies of the fashion industry, helping them in developing their businesses, and at the same time activating virtuous mechanisms that can reduce disparities between the so-called developing countries and developed industrialized countries? Well, a way forward has been opened by ASSOMAC and ITA agency for several years now, with a systemic model that is certainly an alternative business model and is capable of creating long-term relationship, making a bridge connecting the Italian industry, represented by ASSOMAC, and the foreign counterparts, the centers of technological services, thanks to the technical support of PISIE. Service technology centers are laboratories, institutions born to help small, medium, and large-scale enterprises their manufacturing capacity by reducing the dependence on low-cost labor and favoring, at the same time, helping them develop high-quality and specialized production while promoting Italian machinery on rapidly growing markets, were complementary to the Italian economic system. Today's guests will help us understand how a service technology center works and what are the advantages for Italian companies. They are all here today to represent especially the three centers that have been opened by ASSOMAC, ITA agency, and PISIE around the world, in India, Pakistan, and Vietnam. One of the very first centers that opened was in India in 2009, the Tanning and Training Service Center in Calcutta. It was implemented and sponsored by the government of West Bengal in partnership with the Council for Leather Exports, the Kolkata Leather Complex, and the Kolkata Tanners Association, and GCELT, the Government College of Engineering and Leather Technologies. The director of ITA New Delhi's office, Mr. Alessandro Liberatori, is with us today in order to present this center and the precious collaboration between Italy and India.
Good morning, buongiorno to all distinguished dignitaries and guests of this ASSOMAC Talks. Namaste from India. My name is Alessandro Liberatori. I'm the Italian Trade Commissioner for the Italian Trade Agency offices in New Delhi and Mumbai. I'm also the coordinator for ICE Network for India, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. On behalf of the Italian Trade Agency New Delhi, I'm delighted to address this esteemed gathering of industry experts in the leather and leather machinery sector, which represent a very important bond between India and Italy. I would like also to start by restating the fact that India and Italy are ancient civilizations. These two ancient civilizations have known, interacted, and traded with each other for over 2,000 years. And today, the modern-day contacts between the two nations are formed through cultural and trade exchanges. It is therefore not by chance that Italy is among India's top 5 trading partners in the EU and the 17th largest investor in India. So this bilateral partnership is based on economy, culture, and innovation. And there are a total of more than 600 Italian companies already present in India. Leather sector has played an important role in strengthening the ties between the two nations. As the director of the Italian Trade Agency in New Delhi, I've been closely working and monitoring the bilateral relationship between Indian and Italian companies for years now. And I'm proud to say that Indo-Italian trade relations in the leather goods and leather machinery sector has been very strong and unaffected despite the fluctuating economic conditions over the couple of years due to the COVID pandemic. For the overall leather sector, including goods and machinery, Italy is the second largest exporter to India as per the calendar year 2020, dominating with a share of 13.6% of the total imports to India, and in the year 2021, January-April, the import share of Italy in the India leather industry is still 13.45%. In India, with the constant support and cooperation of ASSOMAC, the Italian Association for Leather Machinery, ITA has been working on an array of initiatives for promotion of bilateral trade in the sectors, including leather and leather machinery. And the most important and effective initiative has been the opening of the Tanning and Training Service Center in Kolkata, which had been inaugurated in January 2011. And this project has been in association with the Italian Ministry of Economic Development, ICE, ASSOMAC, PISIE, the International Polytechnic for Industrial and Economic Development, Government of West Bengal in India, Government College of Engineering Leather Technology in Kolkata, Council for Leather Export, and CLC Tanners Association of India. And the center was a result of the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between ICE, Council of Leather Export of India, and ASSOMAC in 2007. Italy's role in setting up the technological lab in Kolkata has been a revolutionary step. And the Indian industry has been benefiting immensely because of this center, thanks to the installation of the Italian leather machinery in the center. 2 laboratories have been sponsored by the Italian government: analytical chemistry laboratory and physical testing laboratory, with ultra-modern devices and advanced Italian technology were set up more than 10 years ago. And the labs have been constantly supported and monitored by ICE, ASSOMAC, and PISIE. ICE, ASSOMAC, and PISIE has been providing exceptional support and advice to the GCELT Kolkata to serve the Indian industry in terms of testing and analysis. And even during the pandemic, the Indian industry and businesses have been approaching and using the Italian laboratories. The Italian technology and machines are appreciated, as the tannery machines are integral parts of leather production. And the advanced Italian machinery helps to improve quality of leather production, to strengthen the properties of finished article, and enhances faster cycle of production. And the Indian industry credits this development to the accessibility to the Italian machines through the support of ASSOMAC. But ICE, in collaboration with ASSOMAC and PISIE, have been also organizing various follow-up activities to ensure the proper working of the Italian machine, such as training courses for the Indian technicians and experts in Italy and India, and also some advanced training courses for owners and managers of the footwear factories of Kanpur and tanning companies of Agra. For more than a decade now, every year, ICE and ASSOMAC organize Italian pavilion at India International Leather Fair in Chennai through agents and direct participation. And further, Italy has been actively sponsoring Indian delegation of selected Indian industry experts and businesses to Italian exhibitions like CIMAC, Tanning Tech, and Linea Pelle. And the government of India has also been taking many initiatives to support advanced and sustainable growth of the leather technology in India, where Italy can play a key role. I would like to conclude by saying that for Indian market, Italy is a perfect partner in the leather sector. India has a strong consumer base and a vibrant industry spread across a wide spectrum of subsectors under leather, including machinery, sustainable technology, tanning and finished leather goods, handbags, accessories, and footwear. So the Italian collaboration with India in the leather sector has just started, and there is a long way to go. I wish you fruitful discussions and working days. Thank you. Grazie.
Thank you very much, Mr. Liberatori. In this regard, let me introduce you to Mr. S.S. Kumar, Chairman of the Board of Governors of the Government College of Engineering and Leather Technology in Kolkata, India, but also Director of the Tanning and Training and Service Center.
My name is S.S. Kumar, and I am the Chairman of the Board of Governors of the Government College of Engineering and Leather Technology, Kolkata, India. Our college, now 103 years old, is the oldest active college in leather technology globally. Service and technology centers are important for a traditional industry like leather. While the tanning and processing could be chemistry and technology, the finishing part is creative and artistic. Therefore, leather making is a unique blend of art and technology. The world suffered or is still suffering from COVID. However, technology and science have come to the rescue of humanity to provide vaccines at a short notice. I guess, therefore, technology plays a superior role in every aspect of our lives, sustaining and improving the quality of our living. You might know, 538 tanneries in Kolkata moved out from the city of Kolkata to the outskirts nearly 15 years ago. Our college played a crucial role in providing many valuable inputs in the relocation. I look with gratitude for the support extended by the Italian tanning and leather machinery companies and ASSOMAC then. Our college chemical analysis and physical testing laboratories were modernized with an Italian government-aided fund. Nearly 400 technicians were trained in these laboratories since its establishment, renovation with Italy-aided funds, and so did several tanneries and goods exporters and chemical companies utilize these facilities. Our government responded enthusiastically by funding a new building at the leather complex for shifting the laboratories. Later, they felt that more than shifting the laboratories, which have a good place within the college already, they would set up a skill development center at the new building. I understand that a tendering process has been initiated for the procurement of machines for a training unit in shoe and boot making, and for the procurement of high-end software system for designing and crafting products. Technology would only reach its goal when it can recycle 100% water used and reach a 100% carbon neutral efficiency. I am glad to inform you that Solidaridad has retained our college to conduct a baseline survey of tanning industries in Kolkata Leather Complex for 100 tanneries and a study on waste to wealth conversion. Last week, our college entered an alliance with the Central Leather Research Institute in advanced research and technology to further our goals. Italy is a confluence of art and technology and a worthy partner to associate with for us. Our earnest endeavor shall be to attain our objectives together with the Italian companies and technology. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Kumar. In 2021, ITA agency, together with ASSOMAC, have opened one of the most recent service technology center, the Italy-Pakistan Footwear Technology Center, where plenty of training has been run and planned for the future as well, thanks to PISA's support. Mr. Amedeo Scarpa, Director of the ITA Agency Office of Dubai, welcome. Would you like to tell us more about these activities and the center itself?
Buongiorno. Salam alaikum. Good morning, everybody. I'm Amedeo Scarpa, the Italian Trade Commissioner in Dubai, and this is the office of which also for Pakistan. It's my pleasure to remind right today, the last day of CIMAC Tanning Tech 2021, that exactly 1 year ago, together with ASSOMAC PISA, and the Embassy of Italy and the presence of Ambassador Ferrarese and the Italian Trade Agency and our counterpart, the Pakistan Footwear Manufacturing Association, we inaugurated on 30 September 2020 the first ever Italy-Pakistan Footwear Technology Center. So we are celebrating 1 year, and beside the pandemics, we realized this center and we did activity, a cooperation activity. This center is intended to be a bridge between Italy and Pakistan, between the Italian producers of technologies and the Pakistan users of these technologies, in a win-win cooperation in order to increase from one side the standard of the Pakistan production in order to be ready, more and more ready, and online with the international standards, so ready to be more and more exported in foreign market. On the other side, to identify more opportunities for our providers, for the Italian providers of technologies. So with this in mind, with the bi-directions of the advantage from the Pakistan side and the Italian side, we, beside pandemics, realized the first year of activities with Italian machineries in Lahore, in the Italian-Pakistan Footwear Technology Center. So what we did, and I want to underline that we did besides or against, it should be great to say, against the pandemic. Even from remote, we realized that 2 courses for more than 30, the first 30 Pakistani designers and professionals in the industry. The first 2 courses, the first course was realized in June and July and was dedicated to footwear design. The second one in August was dedicated to the use, the best use of the software CAD/CAM or CAD on show master and modeling also footwear. A new course is going to get realized just soon after the end today of the ASSOMAC Planning Tech. So in October, we will have a 3rd courses, which will be on the cutting and cutting table for footwear. So the Italian machines are there, the trainers are here, the designers and the professionals also are in Lahore, but this is not enough. We have another unique value proposition that only Italy can give to Pakistan and to that region. This is because ASSOMAC also is the manager, the winner of an important project of the, in Italian we say UNIDO, which is the United Nations Industrial Development Organization in this sector, for new and more improvement and training centers on this very important sector of the Pakistani industry. And as a matter of fact, thanks to the synergy, which is favorized by the unique manager, which is ASSOMAC and ITA, of either the UNIDO project, either the Italian-Pakistan Footwear Technology Center, thanks to this synergy, more and more, for example, CAD software and systems will be for free available for the Pakistani counterparts, industries and designers and professionals. So I think that is a best practice. It's really a success. We finance it, we realize it, we are using this center in this win-win cooperation. Let me thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for authorizing and financing this first year of the project. We are confident to continue also in 2022 with more and more training, and viva il Pakistan, viva l'Italia. Grazie, ciao.
Great to have had your participation, Mr. Scarpa. Thank you very much. The center opened thanks to the unique collaboration of ASSOMAC, ITA Agency, and Pakistani Footwear Manufacturers Association, PFMA. And it was recently inaugurated. Colonel Ahmed Fawad Farouk, Director of PFMA and Director of the Italy-Pakistani Footwear Technology Center itself. How did we manage to conclude such an important project, and together with PISIE, to start training courses at the center, despite of recent pandemic situation.
I am Colonel Ahmed Fawad Farooq, Secretary General, Pakistan Footwear Manufacturer Association. I am the CEO, Italy Pakistan Footwear Technological Center in Lahore. I am the CEO, Pakistan Shoe Design Hub in Lahore. Thank you very much. The Technological Center established in Pakistan with the name of Italy Pakistan Footwear Technological Center. It is a great success story between Italian government and Pakistani government, and with the collaboration of ITA, ASSOMAC, PISIE, and Pakistan Footwear Manufacturer Association. And the Pakistan Shoe Manufacturers and the Pakistan Footwear Manufacturer Association has taken a keen interest in this technological sector, and this sector is providing a great support to the footwear sector in Pakistan. And this sector, this technological sector has been established with the technological support of Italian government. The 100% Italian machinery is here. It has two parts. One is the designing side. There we have the shoe master, the 3D scanner, and the shoe master digitalizer, and oscillating cutting knife. Where we are giving training to the industry, especially to the SMEs. Those cannot have their independent design center in their factories. So they come to us, and our trainer, they give them the training. At the same time, they use this Italian equipment to make the digital designing and the pattern making, and then the grading of different patterns. So with this, the SMEs, the small footwear industry in Pakistan is being benefited. And the second, the benefit of this center is the establishment of a physical footwear testing laboratory. The 100% laboratory equipment is donated by the Italian government. It has been established in Pakistan at Lahore and IPFTC. The local manufacturers and the exporters, they send their samples to this testing lab, and we conduct the different tests as per the standards and the needs of the exporters and the local manufacturers for the checking of the quality and other standards. And another thing this center is providing support to industry is the training. Now, we got the training from the Italian experts, the Italian designers, and they trained the Pakistani shoe designers. And with this training, we in Pakistan arranged the pool of master trainers who are trained by the Italian designers. And these local trainers now they are giving training to the footwear industry and the graduate designers from the fashion design school college. And another thing we provide is the training on laboratory, and we are also giving training to the lab technician of the industry on the Italian equipment. And the benefit I saw, a great interest of the footwear manufacturers. They are really visiting this center, and they try to understand the technology of Italian shoe designing and the testing lab. And they asked the technical specification of this equipment and machinery installed in technical center. And after this technical center, now the many footwear manufacturers, they are planning to visit Italy, to visit the 710 Tech exhibition to buy the Italian technology. With this technical center, the know-how about the technical machinery is achieved in Pakistan, and the training is achieved, the lab testing standards we are achieving to improve our quality and standards. Another thing, we are looking to collaborate now with the Italian the designers, because once the Pakistani designer, they got the training from the Italian designer, this training was arranged by the ASSOMAC and ITA. And with this training, we trained about 14 designers of Pakistani industry from the Italian designers. Once they go back to different industries, now the industries is demanding us to connect with the Italian designers. They are looking for collaboration with the Italian designer. And our training institute is also looking for some collaboration with the Italian designers. So this is the thing we achieved, and the local entrepreneurs and the Italian entrepreneurs, it will help this center to connect them and to go to the next level. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your intervention, Colonel Fawad Farouk. Ms. Xuan Pang, Director of the Italian-Vietnam Footwear Technology Center, would you please introduce us to the center opened at LEFASO, the Vietnam Leather, Footwear and Handbags Association, in partnership with the Technological and Commercial Institute of Binh Duong, patronage of the Industrial Ministry of Vietnam, the Ministry of Economic Development of Italy, and the Italian Embassy in Vietnam.
My name Xuan Phan. I'm Vice Chairman and General Secretary of Leather and Footwear Handbag Association, the organization from Vietnam. I have the 20-year working for LEFASO, and our organization present for the leather and footwear industry in Vietnam. And I'm so happy to be here today to introduce our industry and our association. And thank you very much for us, ASSOMAC, give us the chance to present our industry in Vietnam. Thank you very much. Regarding to our leather and footwear in Vietnam, at the moment we have about 2,000 companies specialized in leather and footwear industry in Vietnam. But most of them, it is a SME company, accounting for 60%. So I think this is a SME company. They are still facing with this weakness relating to the technology and relating to the design capacity. This company, they cannot to set up by themselves the technology design center because they mostly produce due to the processing methods only. So it means that the sample and the technologies mostly bring from abroad to them. They just make the copy and they develop based on the sample the customer give them. So this leads to the negative, maybe it's a weakness of the SME company. So for the future, as you may know, when export markets expand, the opportunity to promote export to abroad is getting a lot of the opportunity for the SME company, but due to the limited capacity, they cannot. So I think setting up the services technology center is quite useful for almost SME shoes company in Vietnam, when they can to access new updates technologies, and they also to attend the training course specialized on the designs on the production, on the how to control the quality of the products. And also they can see the news machine display in the center. So with this purpose, and by supported by Italy government through the ITA and with associate with the ASSOMAC, we setting up the center in Ho Chi Minh City in the Bình Dương, where mostly the shoes company located there. So by setting up this is center, the SME company can come there to see the showroom with almost the machine, news machine, and they also to attend the training course on shoes design by the Italy expert come there to teaching them. And almost the company, they are very interesting in the course, and they update new knowledge and new method of the learning relating to the fashion trend, relating to the how to design the shoe and how to develop a collection for their business. Also, they can understand the procedure for export to abroad, and even they can update the new technologies, information to the information we get from the Italy, from the ASSOMAC suppliers. So this is very useful for them. And also, not only Vietnam side, even from Italy side, the company from Italy, they can come to our center to looking for the company interest in their new machine, in their new material and new technologies. So they can find this is a suitable company for their products to export to Italy. So we think that this is the service center can improve our weakness from SME company. For the starting point, we focus on the three point. Is the first point we update the information on the new technology. Is the supply information, useful information for them. And the second, we focus on the training course to teach them how to make the shoe in the right way, how to design, how to the technology for making shoe, and so on. So for the next step, we can update for our and teach for our company how to manage the quality control of the products, that they can meet the requirement from EU, so they can expand their export product to the abroad. We can focus on the control the quality of the product. Besides, with continue to teach them the shoes designs and shoe production. And also we can help them to access with the new machine, new material from Italy, and we can try to make the good relationship between both sides. Because this is a company, this is a small and medium company, they quite suitable with this product from this is a product from the Italy. And as you may know, we now strong for the sports shoe. And next step, we would like to focus on the fashion shoe, because the fashion shoe is the strong point of the Italy. And this is the SME company. They now would like to merge this is added value for the product and with the high quality and high value for our products. So they would like to get the information, to get the technology for making those kind of shoes. So I think for the next step, we will try to focus, improve our company to get this is a product for next step.
Thank you for the important contribution to this roundtable, Ms. Swampang. It is clear that one of the most important partners among all of the projects the relators just told us about is ITA agency.
I would thank ASSOMAC for inviting me to participate to this interesting event that stressed the cooperation between the Italian and foreign organization. My name is Roberto Luongo. I'm the General Director or the CEO, Managing Director of the Italian Trade Agency, in Italian ICE. The Italian Trade Agency is the government organization that supports and promotes the Italian products and the Italian companies abroad. The Italian Trade Agency is under the umbrella of Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We have more than 78 offices abroad in more than 64 countries. The Italian Trade Agency in Italy is well known as ICE, is providing many services for the Italian companies, not only from the promotional point of view. It means that we organize exhibition, workshop, seminars abroad, but also we invite buyers and press and media to the most important, most relevant exhibition in Italy. Speaking about the most focused sector, that is the leather sector and in machineries and technology related with the leather sector and the tanning sector, we have a very large and huge cooperation with the ASSOMAC, the Association of Italian Manufacturers of Italian Technologies related with the leather technologies, as I said before. And also we have a very good relation since established more than 30 years ago with the ASSOMAC and in specific with the CIMAC Tanning Tech. It's very important. This is the largest exhibition and the most important exhibition, the most specialized exhibition in the technologies related with the leather sector. Also, we used to invite almost 100 importers, distributors, media, journalists, etc., influencers in the large sector of the technology related with leather sector. Also, we have also a cooperation with the ASSOMAC. We have here, we have in our offices, we have a specialized desk dedicated to the cooperation with the ASSOMAC. It means that is available, the person that is in charge of this desk is available to assist the Italian companies here in Italy during this exhibition, but also bridging the cooperation with our offices abroad. It means that our offices abroad that give the services free of charge. Our network gives the services free of charge. They will make like a bridge. It means that they can help the Italian companies to get more information, distributors, name of distributors, importers, all the information related with the tanning sector or the leather sector all over the world. Let me say that also we have a very good relation with ASSOMAC in one other specific sector, that we have technological center. It means that this technological sector, we have in 17 technological center all over in 7 countries, and 3 specific for the leather sector in Pakistan, Vietnam, and India. It are very important, this technological center, because help the countries that cannot afford directly to have such cooperation with the Italian manufacturers. The latest one is being developed in Pakistan, Lahore, last year. It means that make a cooperation much more fluid and much more easy, respect the only, let me say, sales of machineries or inviting them to participate to Tanning Tech in Italy. I want to stress only that such kind of cooperation with the majority of countries that are in the world, and they know the Italian technologies, they know the capabilities of our entrepreneurs, our industries in the tanning sector or in leather sector. It's well known all over the world, but we have to help the importers to find the right way of cooperation with the Italian company. And as usual, the Italian trade agency is available to assist not only the Italian exporters, but also the foreign distributors, importers that are interested to create a factory or to expand the factory or establish a new factory in the tanning sector and in the leather working sector. Thank you to everybody.
Thank you very, very much. We cannot think about international cooperation without thinking about MAECI, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Italy. I am more than honored to introduce you to the Italian Trade Agency First Chancellor, Mr. Damiano Francovic, DG for Cultural and Economic Promotion and Innovation, Head of Office 12, ICE Policy and Oversight.
Hello, everybody. I'm very glad to have this chance to be with you for this edition of the Digital Roundtable of ASSOMAC Talks. I would like to thank ASSOMAC for the invitation, and I'm very glad to take part in the digital meeting. I have been asked to elaborate on the concept of technological centers and their role in the framework of institutional and trade relations between Italy and other countries. I will do so in the time frame which has been assigned me, which is less than 5 minutes, so I've tried to be as short as possible. And using the experience I had on this subject while I was posted abroad in countries where we had examples of such centers. It's important, in my opinion, to start by saying that technology centers can play a double role in their implementation. On the one hand, they are key tools for cooperation policies. Through the transfer of technology and training, Italy wants to act in support of those partner countries that need technological development and training support. For this reason, the setting up procedure of the technology center sees the Italian government in the role of technology and training provider, while the local counterpart offers facilities and local staff. Financial resources are always equally divided between the two partners. We can say that creating technology centers strengthens the institutional relations between Italy and the partner country. To set up such a structure, the parts have to sign a proper memorandum of understanding, MOU. The MOU, which is like an international agreement, is a general agreement which defines in general terms the technological needs that will be satisfied and pinpoints local and Italian partners that are involved in the implementation of the center. The MOU is always followed by a technical agreement that details which machines provided by the Italian partner will be used, the location of the center selected by local partners, and the training activities. The establishment of a technological center often helps to promote the development of remote areas, as they are often placed in isolated locations and represent a unique opportunity of training for local students. So this is the reason why these centers were first used as a tool for bilateral cooperation. But it's important to underline that in the last years, technology centers have acquired a second role. And this is the role of a tool for supporting the internationalization of Italian products strategies. Such feature has transformed these structures in strategic activities where, through the release and training of Italian technology, we help local technicians and buyers to get familiar with Italian technology in all those sectors, and we know we have so many, where Italian machinery can help local industrialists to develop and improve their production in order to meet the consumer's demand. And at the same time, as I was saying before, we meet also the demand for local training and education. In the last 10 years, Italy has worked to create a number of centers in different countries and several sectors. Among those sectors, I would like to mention marble and leather industry, textile machinery, food processing, metal foundry, machine tools, agricultural mechanization. We had cases of great success and others where things did not go so smoothly as we expected. The difference between success and failure in this specific field is, according to my experience, the correct involvement of local partners in the implementation of the project. And this is the suggestion I give to our friends of ASSOMAC, closing my presentation. The success of such center lies in the correct selection of the local partner, which must be reputed and experienced, and show, first of all, great motivation. That will help not only the simple realization of the initiative, but will give also sustainability to the entire project. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Frankovic, for joining ASSOMAC Talks today. And thanks to all the relators representing the Service Technology Center implemented by ITA, ASSOMAC, and PISIE. Your precious cooperation is such an important asset for our institutions, as it creates fruitful opportunities between partner countries and Italian machine manufacturers. Networking is the act of interacting with each other to exchange information and develop professional and social contacts. ITA agency, ASSOMAC, and PISIE's focus is on creating a service technology center network, putting in touch all of their center strengths in order to be able to schedule common activities, which could be inclusive for different countries and different professional levels in the sector of leather, footwear, and textile. An act to reinforce the relationship between Italy and partner countries so that the world can rely on Italian technology and expertise, but also on each other as a hub of innovation and training. Unity is strength. In conclusion of today's Digital Roundtable, I would like to remind all visitors and exhibitors that they can get in touch with all the participants of ASSOMAC Talks Digital Roundtables, broadcasted over these few days of exhibition through CIMAC Tallinn Tech app. You can also find me representing PISIE at the Secretariat stand, or contact me directly through the app for more information about PISIE, that is the International Polytechnic for Industrial and Economic Development. ASSOMAC Talks are also available online, and it's possible to rewatch them on CIMAC Tallinn Tech official YouTube channel. A very, very warm thank you for joining ASSOMAC Talks today. Stay safe, enjoy the fair. Ciao.